Hello, everybody, and welcome. Good afternoon. We'd like to thank everybody for coming here today for a very special ceremony honoring Jesse Garn and Keishorea Armstrong as the 10th and 11th NCAA Division I All-Americans in the Binghamton Athletic Department's history.
But this isn't about this year or last year. You think about Keishorea, just started doing the long jump. Jesse, setting those paces last year in the mile, but also running in cross country last year on the America East Championship team. You can imagine that where they are right now isn't at their peak. They're just getting better.
You know, as an athletic director, you want a lot of things for your student athletes. You want them to be certainly great students, great athletes, great people. And, you know, Keishorea and Jesse are up here for their athletic feats, but I can tell you there's so much more to them than just this. And just this athletic achievement. And, you know, I'm very proud. And on behalf of this department, you know, in this university, you've really made us proud with who you are and how you've represented Binghamton University literally on a national stage.
It's been very exciting. You know, some of you know, Keishorea has only been long jumping for, well, at the time of the national championship, she'd only been jumping for about 3 months. And she was doing very well in the triple jump already. She was one of the best sprinters in the conference. But she came up to me one day and she says, you know, I'd like to try the long jump. And I thought, well, you're already pretty busy, but we'll practice it one day. And you know, you can usually tell pretty quick if somebody's able to do something. And went down to practice, uncovered the pit, and Keishorea took a couple short approach jumps. And it was pretty obvious that she was going to be very good at this event. And I think the first meet at Bucknell, you jumped 19 feet. I don't remember. It was almost 20 feet. Broke the school record, and I was like the first jump. I was like, this is somebody special. I mean, we already knew that she was a great athlete, but that really, you know, took it to another level.
Please welcome Keishorea Armstrong.
I learned that getting to nationals is only half the battle. Competing at that level against the best of the best was simply breathtaking. Thus, it was easy for me to convince myself that I was the underdog and that I was nowhere near ready to compete against these ladies. It felt amazing, however, to be competing at Hayward Field, live on national television in front of thousands of people. Needless to say, it was truly one of the greatest moments of my life. But in all actuality, it wasn't the competition itself that I learned from the most. Rather, it was the moments following my final jump that would stay with me forever. In those few minutes, Coach Thompson comforted me by reminding me that everyone has bad days. He said, this is my best Coach Thompson voice, take everything that you're feeling right now and write it down in the back of your bib. When you get home, hang it up and remind yourself of the steps you need to take to prevent yourself from feeling this again. And I did just that. That bib now serves as a reminder to embrace my faults and use them as a catalyst for improvement.
So, Jesse, I guess I probably most importantly should thank you for, I'm gonna get a little teary-eyed, for coming to Binghamton. You had a lot of great opportunities, and I really appreciate you trusting and believing in our program. It's been a great ride the last 4 years, and I really appreciate, you know, all of your success and all of your hard efforts. It's been an amazing 4 years, and you've been such a great ambassador for our department, for our programs, and you've been a gift. So I really appreciate that. So I've been telling people for 4 years that Jesse's a great gift. So thanks for backing me up and not making me look bad, because maybe I'll get to keep my job for a few more years or something like that.
There are a lot of, you know, sleepless nights. There were a lot of nights where I cried myself to sleep, you know, questioning whether or not I was an athlete from Binghamton deserved to be on a national stage. And I think that this past spring proved that a guy just like myself, coming from where I have been, sorry, can have tremendous success on the national stage, and that's one of the biggest things. And I've been so fortunate to have the success that I have, and you know, it hasn't been just me. I have a ton of people to thank here. I think that really does show. even if I didn't realize it, just in that moment, how much, running means to me, the team, and, having a coach that's so incredibly supportive, having a family and a whole administration that backs you, and the entire university. So, tons of support here, and it's been great. I always stress that one of the biggest things for me is, bringing Binghamton University, Binghamton Athletics to the national stage. Not just, with athletics, but showing that, I'm a student athlete as well, and, having all these people believing in me that I can make it this far, even after all of my setbacks and everything that has happened, that we can continue to advance to the national stage and have tremendous success there as well.
Oh, it's amazing. It makes everything worth it. All the hard work, just knowing that you have such a great support system behind you just makes it all the more better. Oh yeah, it definitely goes to show that we stay true to that motto, one team. Even though we're all from different sports, we definitely support each other as if we were all on the same team, because we are all Bearcats. So it was just great to see so many people who didn't even do track come out to support us, because it just speaks true to that motto. Oh, it was great. Any opportunity to give back to the school is always amazing, because without the school I would not be anywhere near where I am today. And so it was an honor to be able to represent the school, especially giving the female side a little bit of representation. And I would do it all over again. I just hope that I have just as successful, if not even more successful, of a year this year.